How's it going? David from Comic Book Investments. So in this video, we are going to look at 5 keys that are dropping in price. And some of them are pretty big drops. I believe it's 83% is the biggest one on this list. But yes, big drops. And we'll get into it. And some of these are ones that you guys requested. So as always, I pull some from like ones that I think I should put in there. But then also a lot of you guys comment down below. And then I go, okay, that one looks good. I'll put that one on here and so forth. And so yeah, comment below if you want me to check out a book. Maybe it's going up, maybe it's going down. I'll look into it. Maybe it'll show up on one of these lists. Before I do, if you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. All right, let's get into the first one. Teen Titans 12. A 9.4 is down 55% from 227 to 103. A 9.6 is down 70% from 361 to 109. And a 9.8 is down 33% from 905 to 610. So this is the first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. This character got really popular for a while, and then it's just been slowly, steadily falling. It had a little bit of a jump up, but it's been dropping more than that graph leads on. It just happens a lot of times with modern books. 9 times out of 10, more like 99% of the time, most modern books will not be winners. They will be losers in the sense of value. So it's really hard to get a modern character going because there's so many factors that go into getting a modern character going. And a lot of times, creators, artists, or writers, when they create a character, they want to push that character because the money isn't in comic book sales where they get a royalty. The money is in getting your character a license on a movie, TV show, or anything like that. So when you hop onto a book, you're going to be more inclined to push your own created character than some other artist or writer's created character. So that makes it really hard. The only time that happens is like the editor steps in and goes, I want you to push this character, maybe it's Batman Who Laughs, and then, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the problem with modern books. Next, we got Detective Comics 359. This is the first appearance of Barbara Gordon. A 4.0 is down 35% from 1,000 to 655. A 6.0 is down 44% from 1,700 to 960. And an 8.0 is down 48% from 4,000 to 2,100. Now, this book kind of started shooting up because of the movie that people thought was going to happen that never actually did happen. Well, it did get made. It just got shelved, which I'm kind of curious if that will ever get like released secretly. Someone will find it and release it. Who knows? But I mean, I'm sure it will happen some point. I mean, there's that Fantastic Four movie by Corman, the director. Roger Corman, I believe his name was. And that was never supposed to be released, and it got released. I remember going to the Comic Cons and finding bootleg copies. I actually have the original movie poster to that movie that was never released. I still have it. My dad got a couple of them, and he gave one to me, so I still have it. But nonetheless, about this comic book, yeah, I mean, someone asked me in the comments, they're like, oh, can you do it on this one? And I thought it was a good one to do. And they want to know the right time to buy. Personally, I think this is still a good book, regardless. It's a little dropping right now, but I did see a little bit of like some upticks in the lower end grades. It's harder on the higher grades because they sell not as often. But I have seen a little bit of uptick. I would say, honestly, that now, like maybe next month, this month is a good time to buy if you're looking to buy. I don't see you going wrong with, like, if you paid that $4,000 last year, I don't think like that's a bad investment long term. So I still think this is a good book. Okay, next we got is Batman 181, another Batman, first appearance of Poison Ivy. A 5.0 is down 48% from 1,500 to 788. A 6.5 is down 62% from 2,600 to 1,000. And a 7.5 is down 42% from 3,500 to a little over 2,000. Yeah, I mean, this is dropping a little bit, but it's not that significant. Yeah, there's one at 62%, but overall, it doesn't seem like that big of a drop. It slowly just kind of went up and has been teetering around. I know it had a record for like a 9.4 or 9.6 recently, so these books are still breaking records. I mentioned before in my other video that DC, especially DC Silver Age, never saw the comic boom like other comics did. And there's really just not as many as you compare to Marvels out there as there are like DC's. They're just a lot more rare, especially in the Silver Age and Golden Age uh, place. But yeah, Poison Ivy, can't go wrong. She's a huge, huge, huge character. She's in that Harley Quinn TV show as like a main character. I mean, whatever you paid, if you paid top price, I wouldn't worry about it. Next, we got Power Man and Iron Fist 50. A 9.2 is down 57% from 130 to $56. A 9.6 is down 80% from 400 to 79. And a 9.8 is down 59% from 685 to 281. So yeah, this is basically the first issue together. Before that, it was Hero for Hire. Then I think around issue, was it 17 or something like that, it changed to Power Man, and then all the way up to issue 49, and then it changed to Power Man and Iron Fist. 48, I believe, was the first time they had their little team up, and then they just made it a combined thing. And from then on, it was a combined thing. This was, got a lot more popular when they had the Netflix series going on with Power Man and Iron Fist. It had a little bump up recently. I'm not really sure why, but overall, it came back down to where it was before. And yeah, it's just, this is probably where it'll float around here. All right, next we got Exiles #3. This is the first time that Peggy Carter is Captain America. A 9.4 is down 83% from $200 to $34. Wow. A 9.6 is down 83% as well from $330 to $56. And a 9.8 is down 71% from $685 to $202. Most of these records were around April and May, and that was around the time that I think Doctor Strange 2 was released, where they had Peggy Carter as Captain America. But I think was she Captain America or Captain Britain? I can't remember in the movie specifically. But nonetheless, she had a shield. She ended up dying. And yeah. I mean, down from $330 to $56 or $200 to $34. It's worth more than it was if you went back like 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago. Is it going to go up? No. If you paid $685 for a 9.8, are you ever going to see those numbers again? Most likely not. I mean, never, but not in the next 10 years, you won't. So yeah, it's just, I try to explain to people modern books are buy them because you love them, not because they're good investments. Have a great weekend.